Cheerio! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where all day today we're crossing the scepter aisle on a budget. They say that the truth hurts. That's why they sometimes call it a bombshell. Yet, if we were to take actual internet bombshells and package them up in game form, this is what they might look like. And by the way, I advise against packaging and mailing actual bombshells to somebody. I think that's a federal offense. But nevertheless, if you're in the market for fun party games with a touch of British YouTuber humor, well, it would be criminal for you not to own Dan and Phil's Truth Bombs, the explosively honest party game which I picked up for $4.99. It was created by Bananagrams and distributed by Bananagrams here in the US, and in the UK it's distributed by Big Potato Games in their native homeland. And Big Potato Games, by the way, are TSR champions themselves when it comes to fun party games with a touch of pop culture. Speaking of which, Daniel Howell and Phil Lester are no strangers to this channel. A few years ago, I reviewed their book, The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire. And if you want to check that out, of course, the link is below. As for this, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about this game. Does it bomb or not? We're about to find out. But before we get into it, let's have a look at Big Potato Games' gameplay demonstration video with the boys themselves. And how about that? The rule pamphlet here features a tiny promo on the bottom right-hand corner for the boys' gameplay video. How to play Truth Bombs the game. What a creaky dink! I was just about to show the audience that video right now.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Phil.
And this is how to play our explosively honest party game,
Truth Bombs.
To play this game, you're going to need between 4 and 8 players. Don't worry if you have no friends, you can force family members or pets to play too.
Hand each player an answer sheet and a pencil. And everyone writes their names in the target box.
Next, lay out the coloured mats in the following order and place a question card on each mat.
This is the setup for an 8-player game. If you've got 7 players, use 6 mats. If you've got 6 players, use 5. You get the idea.
Now you're ready to drop some truth bombs. Start by getting everyone to pass their answer sheet to the left. Look at the target name on the sheet that has just been passed to you and choose a question that you'd like to answer about that person.
Good choice. Now write down your answer in the same colour section on the answer sheet. Ouch. After everyone has written an answer to the question they chose, pass to the left again.
Look at your new target, pick a question that hasn't already been answered on this sheet and write down your answer.
Keep playing and passing until you've answered the last question left on your target sheet. Now, instead of passing the sheets on again, back to the targets, turn them face down in front of you and wait until everyone's ready.
Time for the reckoning.
Dun, dun, dun.
Turn over the answer sheet in front of you and read out the name at the top. Work your way down the sheet, reading aloud each question and its answer.
Now the target, in this case me, chooses their favourite answer, then tries to guess who wrote it.
The player who did write the favourite answer then reveals themselves and earns a point. If the target guessed correctly, they score 1 point for themselves as well. If they got it wrong, they don't. Well done, Phil.
Keep going until everyone's sheet has been read out.
But wait, what happens if there's a draw?
Tiebreaker! If there's a tie, have someone draw one more question card.
Each finalist must now answer the question out loud about themselves.
The rest of the players vote on who dropped the best truth bomb on themselves, and that player wins. If it's still a draw, fight to the death.
Or just rock, paper, scissors.
If you want to go again, grab some fresh answer sheets, deal out some new question cards, and away you go.
Have fun dropping some truth bombs.
So you can pretty much look at the rule pamphlet all you want. You saw how to play it. However, the boys didn't mention one optional feature. getting personal with your own DIY round made up of your own questions and your own home truths. But anyway, still, look at the pamphlet because it could be rather useful to you. Now let's get into the game itself. See that name up there in the target space? Evelyn. So, split in half, slightly used, but hey, it's just only one sheet that was used. Everything else is fair game. These are the scoring pads down here. We also have the questions over here. And let's take a look at a few questions, shall we? If they were a kind of letter, what would it be? And by the way, it's one question per each card, and they're positioned on both sides, so that players can see them easily, sitting on opposite sides of the table, or wherever they're playing this game. What would they sell their soul for? Who or what is their style icon? What should the hobby section of their profile page say? If they were a god, what would they be the god of? If they kept a locket, what photo would be inside it? And what pickup line would always work on them? How about a very simple, easy one? Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. I know, that's cheesy, but come on. I said it was simple and easy. Oh, how about this? If they hosted a TV talk show, what would it be called? Well, in the spirit of being a YouTuber, I've always had this desire to host a talk show with Tyler Oakley, and I would call it Straight and Gay, because we would deliver entertainment news and gossip and human interest segments, the standard rigmarole of daytime talk shows, in a straightforward manner, yet we would have a gay old time. And of course, that's a double entendre because I'm straight and Tyler Oakley would be gay. We would have no live studio audience because I didn't want the banter between Tyler and I to get interrupted with periodical applause breaks or laughter, no matter how awesome that would actually feel. I would also have a ticker down below the screen like you would see on SportsCenter or on your local newscast displaying the latest celebrity news and gossip. Oh, that would be awesome. We would also have celebrity guests that you might not be able to get on talk shows that follow the norm because we would definitely be breaking the norm. Oh, man. I should probably tell you more about that in the future, but that would be my dream talk show, to co-host with Tyler Oakley. And by the way, I haven't watched any of his videos yet, but he seems like a cool dude. These are the tooth pencils, and they're all accounted for. And you know what? Why don't we show you one more question? What is one thing they will never accomplish in their lifetime? For me, I think that would be winning a Daytime Emmy Award. But hey, if I were to host my talk show with Tyler Oakley, and we would be hosting from both coasts, by the way, me from New York and him from Los Angeles, maybe that could be achieved. If you were hosting your own daytime talk show, or you could even do it late at night, what would you do? That would be a fun conversation starter. All the questions in here would make awesome conversation starters, but really, they're the foundation for this competition. Let's turn this around. Kaboom! Time to drop some truth bombs and find out a bit more about each other. Prepare for funny facts, awkward admissions, and random revelations that'll cause explosions of laughter. Grab a pencil, pick a question, and bombs away! What do they secretly hide under the bed? A giant inflatable sheath, or my clothes thief, or a life-size portrait of her ex. And speaking of ex, not that these two ever diss on it in the future, but did you know that in addition to being professional partners, Dan and Phil were also romantic partners at one point? They won't diss on that any further, but yes, both of them came out as gay a couple of years ago, and both of them admitted to being in a romantic relationship, living together in their flat for quite some time now. I guess it was kind of expected. But other than that, I gotta say, this amazing game definitely is fire. Super simple to play and understand, and super simple to get a glorious, explosive laughter out of anyone who plays it. That's why it earns all 5 claps. Safe to say, I don't think this game is gonna bomb. If anything, it's gonna make you the bomb at your next game night. And that, my friends, is the truth. Thanks for watching TSR. Now, to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the thrift side.